Men don't even realize how they have screwed themselves over with patriarchy. Because under the rules of patriarchy, the men have to make more money and they have to be the leaders of the family. And the way these men have set themselves up to fail is the fact that we're smart and we're capable and we're ambitious and we have goals and dreams. And when we, especially black women, who are statistically the most educated women, we can really soar. And now we're out earning them and we're outranking them. And because they built their egos on this shaky ground, they can't handle that. And that's where you see statistics where if you make more money than your husband, he's more than likely going to cheat on you because they can't handle it. I read an entertainment article a while ago that was talking about various celebrity couples, and if the woman had a bigger career than the man, they were more likely to divorce. And, listen, before you comment and say, not me and my husband, we're different, there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. Okay? So I don't need your not all men comment. Back when I was with my abusive ex-husband, he was so warped by this system that he had to be better than me by any means necessary. And he squandered our money on numerous occasions. We got evicted. Sometimes we barely had food to eat. And he bought this 1980s Cadillac and swore he was going to redo this car and sell it because it was vintage. It was worthless. And he would constantly make comments like, I can't believe that I have to take care of you for the rest of my life. And side note, I know somebody's going to comment and say, well, I would have told him that I don't give a shit about any of that. I did the best I could with the age and the circumstances that I was under. I'm not interested in your shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're all experts in situations we've never been in. He had to always be in control and in charge and a leader. When he had no control, he didn't know how to be in charge, and he had zero leadership skills. And he struggled with so many mental health issues. And this is not me playing the world's smallest violin to garner sympathy for him. This is me saying he fucked himself over. And I remember there was one time this man was so devilishly angry with me. He hated me so much. He burst out into tears and was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You get any job you want, people like you, and I have to work extra hard, and I've fucked up my future because of decisions that I've made, and I just don't get it. And side note, this was not a road to redemption situation where he asked for forgiveness and change. He continued to get worse and treat me, with complete disdain and disrespect. But that was just a moment where I got a glimpse into his fragile little weak mind. And what he told me at that moment is what so many men think. And they built this system where they have to be better than us, out-earn us, and be in charge when a lot of them struggle with mental health issues and they don't want to be ambitious and they don't want to lead a family. They don't want to be in charge of shit. But society has said you must be in charge. By this age, you have to settle down. And the other sad thing about it is this patriarchal system has told them that you're going to get a woman that will take care of your house, that will take care of you, that will take care of your kids. So now we have situations where if they don't get that, they're going to hit you in the head with the brick. If they don't get that, they're going to drug you and assault you at a party. Because society has said, this is yours. And if it's not, there's something wrong with you. So their minds, they can't compute. What do you mean I can't have your number? What do you mean you don't want to date me? Now you must suffer because you have fucked with the system that told me that you will be mine if I want you. If they deconstruct this bullshit, what they'll see is you can catch more flies with honey. And I'm not calling women flies. You follow me here. A lot of relationships would totally work if they worked as a team. A lot of relationships would work if they realized their strengths and weaknesses. And sometimes he takes the lead in a situation. Sometimes she takes the lead in a situation. Sometimes they're working to, I think the divorce rate would be a lot lower. Granted, we'd still have divorces regardless because we're human, But I think it would be a lot lower if men would dismantle patriarchy. And if women would dismantle their internalized misogyny. But because of this system that they've built, we have domestic violence out of the roof. If a woman gets sick and she can't perform her wifely duties, she's 7 times more likely to get left by her husband, cheated on by her husband. Because the system's told them, you don't deserve a sick wife. No, you need a fully functioning wife who can take care of your house, your children, be your personal assistant, and take care of you. And if she's not doing that, she's fired. There are so many little boys growing up, and they don't want to get married. They don't want to have kids. They're not thinking about that. They want to show their feelings, and they want to cry. And they just want to be free. But their dads, TV shows, movies, music have said you're not supposed to cry. You have to be a man. You can't show your feelings. You have to be tough. And if a woman doesn't want you, there's something wrong with you. And if you get a wife, you have to lead her and you have to be in charge and you have to out-earn her. And if you don't, you're failed. So these boys are being stripped of their freedom. And if they don't encounter someone who helps change their life, if they don't go out into the world and make the active decision to dismantle and deprogram all the shit that was fed to them, they're going to become people who abuse your daughters. Because society has told them, no, this is what you have to be. And it's just so sad. And this isn't about raise better men. This is calling attention to the issues that we have now. Because are there shitty parents? Yes, but most people raise their kids with the intent that they're going to grow up to be good people. But society infiltrates that, and we get situations like this where domestic violence rates are through the roof, where men are crumbling under patriarchy that they thought was going to benefit them, but it's ruining them. And it's unfortunate.